We
Go
are
on.
live.
What is
Welcome
going
back.
on, guys?
Yeah, hey,
Welcome back.
where's your camera?
Hey, yo, what happened to your camera?
I was trying to join the call again, and I ended up just turning off my camera.
All right.
Anyways, guys, welcome back to episode
Welcome.
4 of Nebcast. After the 5800th try of doing this, we're finally
we
doing it.
finally getting it right. Finally.
As always, we're
Somewhat.
back with your hostesses,
Hostesses,
RG23.
FAG Gamer 16.
And Infinite Trip 95.
And before we start, I understand that this kind of seems weird. You usually see us doing the GTA, but we're doing something a little bit different, see how it works, and if it goes good, we might continue doing this.
I feel like it's gonna go amazing. I'd rather do this than being on GTA.
Yeah, I'd rather be like this too.
I don't know. We let them know, bro.
So leave a comment if you like this or GTA podcast with same thing, just different characters. Well, same characters but different appearances.
Well,
yeah.
Same appearances, just different scenarios.
all right. Yeah. So we have a good amount of stuff here in this Nebcast. What is this? Episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
We got a good amount of topics to talk about. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. But if you like these podcasts, please give us some information. Please leave us a comment, leave a like, anything. We're gonna keep doing these regardless, but we want to know your feedback. We want to know any type of criticism. Anything's good. That we can make our stuff better and that
Anything
way.
at all, Maybe I'm too ugly. I need to fix my hair. All right, I'll go ahead and do that. Maybe my lighting isn't as good. I'll flash some bright ass flashlight on me. So I'll do whatever you guys want.
Whatever.
I guess that's one way to say it.
All right, man. So first thing
But
we're
very
gonna talk about
very hot topic, actually. Very hot.
very
topic.
very hot topic.
Very. It's so high.
Not even
Yeah.
nationwide. It's worldwide.
You know,
Big.
It's not even
It's Pitbull.
no
It's
Austin.
worldwide, you know?
Mr. Worldwide.
It's who? Mr. Worldwide. Okay.
Alright, so obviously we're talking about Amber Heard
Yeah.
and Johnny Depp. Okay, or Johnny Depp, Amber Heard.
Dun dun dun.
We should probably say Johnny Depp because he won, you know. his own
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
We all know
haven't
we,
seen-
we all know who's rooting for each other or who we're rooting for here. Am I right, boys?
Yeah.
Right?
I'm rooting for the cameraman. It must be hard going out there trying to give hints to Amber Heard that you're gonna take a picture so she can pose with a tissue. It just that I don't know if y'all watched the trial or not. I know there's little clips of it on YouTube.
Yeah,
There's times where I actually watched the live of when it actually happened. Not all the way through because I had things to do, but some of the things that happened in the trial, bro, is either funny or just shocking, and mostly shocking. It was really shocking.
Talking and I'm not gonna lie, very ridiculous.
Really, very ridiculous, especially the allegations. Bringing up allegations and not having the proof of it, or thinking you can make proof, like, no, I don't know, man. That must be, I don't know.
It's weird that she stays with the story too, knowing she already lost. Did y'all see what she posted on Twitter? Right.
Mm-hmm.
She posted something about like she said that her team. Wait, what did she say?
I can't go through it because I don't have it. Because I have to go through it. She said that she's very disappointed.
She was very disappointed. That
cool. Don't have to
even with all the evidence she said with all the evidence, which is some I don't know why,
You
you
know,
know.
the mountain of evidence, as he said, the mountain. For some reason, like that's gonna make a fucking difference of whether or not she's has any at all, which we all know she doesn't. Prove shown already.
So it says
He
here,
also,
I'll read the tweet out for everybody. It says, the disappointment I feel today is beyond words. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband. I'm even more disappointed with what this verdict means for other women. It is a setback. It sets back the clock to a time when a woman who spoke up and spoke out could be publicly shamed and humiliated. So that's one thing I don't like about that. She's like the people that actually went through it. It's like we kind of know what happened. I mean, behind closed doors, obviously, we're not gonna know. But I mean, a lot of the evidence do stack up against her. And
yeah. No, that's
like
the fact that they even had evidence against her.
for her to like keep saying it like that, like it's like, I mean, we probably still won't question the women either way. We try to find,
Yeah.
probably will find evidence both ways, but it's just like,
How she said in one of the recordings, when she told Johnny Depp, take it to court and let's have a fair fight. The fight was fair. Everyone had their chance. Everyone had their own time to bring up evidence, testimonies from witnesses and stuff like that. So, there was equal opportunity for both people, both parties, to bring up their own evidence. If you don't have strong enough evidence or the right evidence, obviously, I don't know what to say. You can't say that the jury voted against you because Johnny Depp is more famous, or is the evidence that was brought up in court, the questions they asked, and
yeah,
you know, I don't know. Plus, if a real victim of abuse were to come up with evidence like that, like, you can clearly tell if someone punched you in the face with a big handful of rings. Obviously, you will be able to notice that in your face.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
The other thing too is whenever she said it's a step back for women, it doesn't matter. I mean, she lost because they have evidence. If she had evidence against Johnny Depp, she would have won easily. Immediately, she would have won. But the fact that
And
she
she
didn't,
did win, like, I think they voted on three different, like, things, and she did win one. She got compensated
yeah,
$2 million. So it's not like they voted totally against her.
yeah. But I was gonna say, this is a step forward for men who have been abused, and are not only scared, but they feel like they're ashamed, or
Shame.
that they feel weak going saying that a woman abused them. Because no man ever wants to be like, yeah, a woman abused me.
Hmm.
Like, that's a step forward for men, because
Was
now that a male won against that, any male can now go and sue and try to win for any damages a abuse partner did to them. Men and women, because I'm sure we can already tell Amber Heard was also abusive to her ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, that's true.
So it doesn't even matter if it was a boyfriend or girlfriend.
She was just toxic all the way around.
Yeah,
yeah,
like it's
yeah,
not
she was.
like if you're abused, try to come out and say it. I know it's hard because you're scared of the other person, but in the end of the day, you could you can win against this person, especially have evidence.
And one thing for sure was there was evidence of verbal abuse, obviously from both parties, where Johnny Depp
Yeah,
was talking like some mad shit to Amber, calling her a fat ass and
yeah,
stuff like that, like
Damn.
that evidence is okay. Yeah, that's straight, concrete evidence that he used to talk to me mean or say mean things to me,
yeah,
and hurtful things, stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but for you to take it as far as saying that he physically abuse me, you know, and like obviously, yeah, he's a big actor. So for
Yeah.
you to bring allegations like that, how did you not expect for it to go that far? You know, she said she
Yeah.
didn't expect to Johnny to send it to court or go to court. You know, how did you not expect
You
that? You know,
told him
like
to
that.
do it,
I don't know.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She told him to do it, and he's like, "All right, I will." Like,
He
what?
says, and not only that, the way she even said it too, kind of made me mad. Like, go ahead, tell the whole world I, a man, was abused by a woman. It's like, well, all right, then cool, and he did, and look what happened. She had to pay like what, $50 million?
Yeah, something
yeah,
like that.
Like,
yeah.
well, if you're gonna put that in my face, might as well put it out.
Yeah, and
I
then
like how at the end. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, go, because I'm about to read the next, the next part of the
Oh,
tweet.
okay. I was gonna say I like how at the end, like Johnny Depp wasn't even at the at the hearing at the end. He was actually in England performing with his old band or one of his
Oh
closest
yeah,
What?
I
friends.
saw
I
that.
didn't hear that. I didn't see that. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I saw that.
It's good because like Amber Heard was there, obviously. Like, am I gonna win? Like she already, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure she knew she was gonna lose. I'm not gonna lie, but like
Yeah,
she showed up, like she wanted to hear everything. Johnny Depp was like, if I win or if I lose, I don't care. I put out the truth out there. You know, it's
Yeah.
like he moved on. You know, I saw an article. It said that he moved on from that part of his life, and you know, obviously going to England performing, like you know, having
Yeah.
to know that you cleared your
yeah.
name, like you know, it was just I really liked it. I really
Yeah,
liked that
that's
he moved on. He didn't
that's
let that phase him.
yeah, that's really cool, man.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, the tweet goes on to saying, it sets back the idea that violence against women is to be taken seriously. Which, I mean, it kind of starting to sound like she just expected to win because she's a woman.
Which is
Like,
BS entirely, because they want equal rights. Well, you choose your equalness,
and
Take
then
it to the court and have fair fight. Yeah.
yeah.
and then it says, I believe Johnny's attorney succeeded in getting the jury to overlook the key issue of freedom of speech and ignore evidence that was so conclusive that we won in the UK. Now, what does that mean? Did they have a trial in the United Kingdom?
Yeah,
Yes, I think it was in
that.
2018.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, yeah,
no,
that
2018, 2019, around there.
that trial.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it was basically for the op-ed, right?
yeah. Johnny Depp sued them for the op-ed that she wrote. Um, that she where like she basically wrote her allegations.
Yeah,
Okay.
She did win, which yeah, I guess she did win that. So that's why the
it,
article's still out. You know, I don't know
yeah,
if it is now because of this trial, right? But it was out, and he has sued her because of the title.
yeah.
Was it Johnny Depp a wife beater?
Okay.
And it's funny. I think whenever she first took the stand to talking stuff, I think the first thing she said was that why is she there, and she said because Johnny Depp is suing me for the op-ed, which I think that she said that it wasn't because of that in the back at the beginning. So she
Yeah,
basically outed herself.
yeah, dude, and that and like a lot of the footage from that first lawsuit, like she like I don't know, like you can tell I don't know the way she acted there versus the way she
She
acted in this new trial.
she acted arrogant and almost like if she knew she was getting away with it, like a child,
Mhm.
like a spoiled child who got away with doing something bad, but the parents don't care because spoiled.
Yeah, man. Like she was even eating. Like she was eating, like I guess like a snack or something. It looked like she smiled a little bit. Like, come on, dude. You
Yo,
know?
did y'all see whenever she did the whole napkin thing?
Yes, bro.
Which one?
Like,
The one
I
where she
saw
looked
that
like she
live.
bumped it, or she took a picture?
The one where
uh,
she took a picture. Right?
Because remember how
Like she was wiping her nose and then she looked at the camera. She's like,
No,
and she
your
stopped.
picture?
no, that's not it. Whenever she
You're talking about the one where she looked like she bumped something? Yeah.
No, I did not.
You did not, dude.
Why?
It clearly looked like she did some.
She went like this, bro. She got it and she's like that.
Ooh, that would be funny. That would.
There's like a lot of memes on that one, bro.
And yeah, I was gonna say everyone caught that, bro. Everyone was like, "No way, is this woman really bumping?" And the court. Like how?
I did not see that.
That's
I seen the one where like she posed for a picture, and I was watching it live that time, and I caught it, and I was like, "Did she really just stop to pose for a picture?" Like she was crying, and she was wiping her nose, and she saw the cameraman, and she's like, closed her eyes and everything. Like, come on, bro. Come on, dude.
Yo, that's like super manipulative as fuck and shit.
I don't know.
She is tripping, bro.
Okay.
So crazy.
Okay, and then the end of this tweet is just, I'm sad I lost this case, but I'm sadder still that I seem to have lost a right I thought I had as an American to speak freely and openly.
He sounds like a Trump supporter, I'm not gonna lie.
But she did. But she did. Back in 2019. Whenever
Really?
he first sued Johnny Depp. Then Johnny Depp did the same thing, spoke freedom of speech to you. But you're mad because you lost, and so you lost your right. In reality, you're mad. You didn't lose that right. You had it from the beginning. Just that you didn't know how to use it because apparently she didn't know how to speak correctly.
Did y'all end up seeing the ending?
I saw a clip of it whenever they read at the end, like who won certain parts and how much they were gonna get paid. Like Johnny Depp the 15 million,
Yeah.
and Amber Heard the 2 million.
Yeah.
After that, I didn't. I thought it was like her walking out.
Did she?
Walking
Okay.
out, and all
Okay.
sad.
Okay. That's what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask that. Like, do you know how she looked like when she was leaving?
It looked like she was like, I'm disappointed. Obviously,
Okay.
she just like she just walked out.
Because I was like, imagine she just didn't care. Like, she's like, okay.
Walking up and just flipping off the cameras.
Yeah, but on the cool though, she did put up a good acting performance trying to cry all the goddamn time.
Dude, speaking about the crying, one of the I guess like people from like a coach, an acting coach, they said that she had trouble crying, like fake acting.
Yeah.
Fake crying.
That's why I was like,
Yeah.
she was
And
not good, bro.
no tears will come out, and then when she was crying in the trial, a lot of the times it looked like she had no tears.
Yeah.
She didn't.
Bro, she slipped up so much.
I was gonna say there was a part where she wiped away her tears, but she just wiped her eyebrows. She goes like this.
Yeah, there's one time where she said whenever she covered her bruises with the makeup kit, she called it a bruise kit, and she like immediately like I used like a bruise kit, not a bruise kit, and there was a video of this woman who like she's like works in the makeup department for actors, and a bruise kit is a kit to make fake bruises.
Oh,
Like that's already a slip
Yeah.
up there. How you gonna say I used a bruise kit, not a bruise kit? Like she immediately like.
and I love not only that. I love how whenever she said that she used a specific brand to cover up the bruises, that the company was like, yeah, we didn't make this even near that year. I meant after.
Yeah, we didn't. This didn't come out until like 2017, and that was after they had the divorce.
Yeah.
After the allegations came out. I'm telling you, she slipped up a lot.
Dude, did you guys see the psychiatrist? The guy, he was like the second to
Which
last
one?
guy before I think the verdict.
The one,
The crazy
I
bird
don't
looking
remember his name.
motherfucker.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember his
I
name.
don't remember his name. I don't care about his name. All I gotta say is this: he was such an arrogant person, bro. Like he thought that
He
he
really
looked like a
was.
person that would go to a room and say, "Yeah, I'm better than everyone here."
Yeah, bro. Like the way I don't know, man. He was like a cocky son of a bitch, bro.
He looks like the type of guy that you punch in the face. He would look at you and say, "That didn't hurt." Turn around and pass out. Like I remember he was talking about Johnny Depp about the movies, and then someone brings up Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and I guess he didn't know. I guess he didn't expect him to bring it up, and he goes,
Yeah.
"Haven't seen it," or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah,
Like
he's like, I never seen it. I never seen Charlie in the Charlie Factory.
the other thing too is like whenever they were finishing up the case or some shit like that, Amber Heard's team had less time than Johnny Depp's team to like I
Oh
think
yeah,
persecute to contaminate whatever the fuck.
yeah.
The cross contaminate. Yeah, that's just
And the judge was like, and the judge was like, that's not like you guys coming up here or anything like that. That's how much you guys basically used.
yes, dude. And at the end, Elaine, I think that was the lawyer's name, was like, "I'm sorry, we're on the strict time. Can you just try to answer my question without adding anything extra?" And she would look through his questions like, I'm not gonna ask that. Like, dude. And I read the day before that like the very last trial, like where they like talk and stuff.
Yeah.
I read an article saying Johnny Depp's team smart move, and they said that they saved time for them to have more time to use to cross-examine Amber and stuff like that. And I was reading it, I was like, because yeah, I do know that they each get a certain amount of time.
Right,
The
yeah.
same. They each get the same amount of time. You just
Yeah,
gotta
like
use
this.
it wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's crazy, bro.
Oh, the part where that guy fucking hearsayed himself.
Uh, Objection. Hearsay. You asked a question.
Hearsay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And on that,
I was reading a little.
the other thing too is that you can tell which one of the two from Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. You can tell who was more like obsessed with the other person.
What do you mean?
Speaking of that, okay, yeah, continue. My bad. Yeah.
Because Amber Heard, every single time Johnny was talking on the stand and all that, Amber Heard would keep on staring at him. Whenever he was
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
back down next to his lawyers, she would be staring. And I remember, I think what. Oh, that scared me. My screen changed. What's it called? I remember one of Johnny Depp's like lawyers looked back at her.
Yeah. I forgot his name.
I
Ben.
know,
What
but
was
he's
his name?
cool, bro. He's so cool. But yeah, that was like, yeah, you could tell which one was like more crazy about the other person.
Dude, on one of Amber Heard's lawyer, one of the witnesses he was a professional, and when it comes to cameras, like he filmed stuff, and
Yeah.
he knew how to look through the files of a picture, and he knows how to know if a picture has been edited. And one of the lawyers for Amber Heard has asked him, "You haven't used any other sources to find out if these pictures were edited?" And he did, but like, I guess his answer was more complicated. And so he was like, "No, that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you this." And then the witness was like, "Well, that's what I'm trying to explain, but you're not letting me." And then so they go up to the judge, and the judge agrees that whatever he was saying is the answer, and to let him finish.
Hmm.
So they go back, and then the witness was like, "Can you repeat the question?" And the lawyer's like, "I don't recall another question. We can move on." So he's trying to avoid the question because he knew he fucked up. And the judge was like, "No, it's okay. We can just ask the reporter to repeat the question." And then the witness was like, "Actually, I think the question was, what other software did I use to tell that my claim was right? That my testimony is correct?" And dude, like, I was watching that live too, and I was laughing. I was like, "You fucked up. You like, are you gonna go up there, all like, I'm a fuck, like, nah, nah, man, Nah,
Bro,
Amber, I don't know. Lawyers.
it says here jurors award $2 million to Amber Heard. Says the 7-person jury also awarded $2 million in compensatory damages to Heard, but zero in punitive damages. And then it says jury awards $15 million to Johnny Depp. The jury has awarded Depp $10 million in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive damages in his defamation suit against Heard. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is she even worth 15 million? No, right?
No, she's probably worth like 2,000.
Yeah.
Probably worth like a Big Mac and a couple of fries. But yeah, fucking.
I'm about to check. Hold up. Amber Heard's net worth. Alright, y'all ready for this?
How much is it?
Net worth.
He is
$2.
8 million. I mean, it's alright.
It's not up to date, that's why.
One day ago.
Well, still not up to date.
90 minutes.
I guess she was worth more before the.
You think so?
I don't know.
Probably because of Aquaman.
Because well, yeah, but now since she lost, now since
Right.
she lost, I heard that she ended up like buying a house before that, so she could move away or something like that.
Well, we're not gonna let this down. So good luck with that.
What is she gonna do from now on, you know?
I think the lawyers want to appeal what happened, and like now a lot of people don't want to work with Amber Heard. In
Yeah.
Hollywood. So,
But it's funny
Yeah,
how
not-
Johnny doesn't want to work with any of them. That denied him and didn't believe him, basically. Like it really
like,
does suck, but I understand, you know, where he's coming from. It's just it sucks that he's like one of my favorite movies is, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, like he helped like make the character, you know.
Like, it's
Captain
crazy.
Jack Sparrow,
Like Jack Sparrow is one of my favorites from there, bro. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like for him not to be like how y'all said that there's a new movie coming out. I don't think
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. I mean, like, honestly,
yeah, because
Jack Sparrow added so much comedic relief that it's like,
Yeah,
who
dude,
would be the
like-
funny one now, you know?
yeah, I mean, I heard that Dwayne Johnson was like
No.
an option
No.
or like
No.
for them to choose. No.
No. Well, it'll be Captain Jack. He's gonna be what? Captain Jack Pigeon.
No, he's gonna be
Falcon?
Captain Jacked. He's just jacked.
Captain Jacked because he's jacked.
Jacked, you know?
He's like, hi. Then he's Captain Jack Sparrow.
He's not even funny. He's just like beats everybody's ass. Like, what the fuck?
Hey,
Do you smell what the Jack is cooking?
Yeah.
smell
It's about
what the Jack
right.
is ruined.
Right. Did you find it or what?
What?
Nothing. Okay, so
I was confused for a second.
I know, me too. I was like, wait, what?
on to more serious news.
Yeah, it's serious.
Yeah.
It is the serious part of the podcast.
And it's really crazy. So we will be talking about the shooting that happened here in Texas in Uvalde. Uvalde is pretty close to the border. We do have an uncle that's staying over there. One of the ladies that I work with stays in El Paso, which she says even that it's not far from there. So it was crazy, man, to hear all this. I still don't understand, you know, like, why it happened. Like, it's just, I don't know. But I think we should have a moment of silence for the kids in Uvalde. Okay. Yeah. Um, it's really sad what happened to these kids, man. I don't understand. I still don't understand why he decided to go for kids.
Or how? I mean, it's just.
Um, what I feel like happened. This is what I think. This is just what I think. I feel like he was too scared to go to his high school to shoot up the high school because he was scared that he was gonna get messed up. I think so. But there has been somebody said that the truck crashed there. So, you know, he found the nearest thing, which was the Uvalde school. So he,
Cool.
so
The
he,
elementary school, actually.
yeah, the elementary school. He crashed near there, and he went over there, and went inside the building, and he shot up. So it was reported that 19 people, right?
Yeah, 19 people,
19 children.
19 children? I think it was like, what, how many adults? Like two?
Two or three.
2 adults. 2 or 3 adults. So it was like 21 people, I think, and 19 were children.
So for sure, 19 were children.
It's really sad. I remember, I had woken up and like an hour later, I was going through the news on Google and I seen, not news, it was actually on YouTube, like the emergency news section of it, and it said that at the time it was 18 kids that were dead, that were pronounced dead. 8. And then, so when I clicked on it, I was just shocked. You know, eight elementary schoolers. You know, I still remember the incident back in, I forgot which one was it. It was, I think, a year ago when they had shot up the elementary school. And I just couldn't believe it. I literally felt sick. You know, that someone could go up there to kids. You know, not even middle schoolers. These are people who are barely going through a phase where they start to notice change, you know. And some of them were younger, you know, and
Actually, some of them I think were graduating there. I think they were about to go to high school. I mean, middle school.
Well, it was from 9, 10, and 11th year. So they were 9 years old, 10-year-olds, and 11-year-olds.
maybe they, yeah.
So
I
yeah,
heard that they were all in one classroom, and
see,
it really sucks.
the thing that I just it doesn't make sense is like I don't understand. Like, so I heard he was getting bullied. I don't know what y'all heard. I heard he was getting bullied because I mean, there's no, I don't knock anybody who does this, but it's like, I think he was sort of like a cross-dresser. He was
Yeah.
a cross-dresser.
The transgender. I feel like I feel like that was what he would pronounce himself, herself.
I mean, I don't know, but it's, and like they bullied him over that. So it's like it just shows you how far bullying goes to you. Obviously, some humans know not to act upon those urges, or just not act in stupid manners, but it's crazy how much bullying can affect somebody to do like stuff like this. Like, what was how many people died in the Columbine shooting? Was
Who
it
knows?
was it
That was
20?
I think so.
Oh, I got you. 12. It was 12 kids, 12 high schoolers that were shot dead.
Like,
Yeah, 12 students. And one team. That is really crazy.
it says for me, it says 15. So.
Okay, well, my sources are wrong.
That's the thing, though. Too was they shot up a high school.
Yeah.
They at least had the audacity to go up to people who were at least the same school that they were.
That's true.
Well, this guy over here was such a loser that he wouldn't go to his own high school. He probably just saw the nearest place and thought, "I'm gonna go big." Was here and started shooting.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who knows? Like, I don't know what made him go to that elementary school. But if it's what they're saying is true, that he crashed near there and that's why he went there, I mean, he could have gone anywhere else. I don't know why he chose to go to a school.
That one also started shooting up the roads.
Like, I don't understand. You know? And and like, it was so crazy when I found out the reason. Because like, when I first started hearing it, you know, I was tuned into it, and I saw that there was children missing. That's what they were saying. And I was like, what happened? Like, did they leave? Did they know to run away? But I saw something where they said that they were missing because the bodies and the faces were so, like, out of proportions, or all disfigured, they couldn't tell who was who. So they were missing, you know, they were missing. But in reality, they couldn't tell. There was you know, you need DNA to be able to tell. Not only that, there's blood over blood over blood. You don't know whose blood is whose. And
Yeah.
it's just a shit show, man.
One thing that did concern me was security. You know, how was they able to get inside the school? You know, this past weekend I had went to my old elementary school to pick up some things for one of my wife's cousins, and it was secure. Like, the doors were shut; you could not open them. There was 2 doors. You had to go into one door, and after that, another one. You did have to press the button to call someone to come open the door for you.
Oh, okay.
You know? So, like, stuff like that is, like, you know, so how would the shooter go in? You know, was the school not secured enough, or, you know, the cops did that not respond quickly enough, or, you know?
Well, they were saying that the cops were outside for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, they were.
Till they heard gunshots, which I don't understand. Not only that, I heard that they locked the guy inside with the kids.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I guess maybe they try to interrogate him. Maybe they thought
With the kids in there? Like, what?
Yeah, that is one thing that's kind of like.
At that point, if the cops should have known, like, this guy already shot up the school, there's no choice but to go in. There's no point negotiating.
Bro, like, he has an AR-15. Like, what? You're not just chilling outside with that. You know what I'm saying? You're not just, I'm gonna go flash it at a school.
Honestly,
Like,
not that, the other thing too that I just remembered, he shot his grandma.
yeah.
Yeah, before he left.
He shot his grandma. But
oh no, he didn't kill. My bad. Yeah, he
no,
shot.
she survived. She survived.
Wait, what? She survived? She didn't die?
She didn't die. She survived.
And what did she say?
I don't know. I don't know if she's conscious right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't think she said anything.
Did y'all hear what?
Imagine.
Did y'all hear what the mom said?
What did mom say?
The mom was just like crying, begging for forgiveness, and then begging for his son's forgiveness. And then she was like, you know, he had his reasons.
Yeah,
Like,
sure. Yeah, he had his reasons, but no reason to go shoot up a fucking kid school.
yeah. Like,
I
what?
mean, I get, you know, bullying, like how you said, bullying does a lot, to someone. I get it, but like how Dark G said, for you to go and shoot up, you know,
Yeah.
a little elementary school, like I don't know, that's
Imagine
really crazy.
too. Imagine forgive my son. No, we can't. We just can't forgive an 18-year-old. I think that's how old he was.
Yeah.
He
An
had just turned 18.
18-year-old go like even if he did crash his car and conveniently went to the nearest building, he could have probably just went to a random house, start shooting the roads. No, he
That,
decided to go to a place where they were most vulnerable and knew that no one could have fought back, and decided to start blasting.
that's what
And you
I'm
know what
saying.
else,
Yeah.
too? You know what else? The fucking some of the cops were actually inside the building saving the old kids. And I think some of the teachers too, they were saving their own kids rather than helping protect the other kids.
And then
Like what?
yeah.
It's a nightmare.
And
Like isn't that your job? Isn't that your job to go help the innocent is rather than saving the old kid?
I really think that schools just with their budget make enough, or the government should give more, especially public schools, uh, more for protection, for security. I mean, you don't have to put in metal detectors in elementary school, but something to help them, maybe glass proof windows. I mean, it's just something just as simple as that. Um,
Yeah.
because school shootings, they're becoming more and more, and me having my daughter, knowing that at the 9-year old, going to school one day, and that's just really scary. No kid has to go through that where he lost friends that didn't even make it to the fourth grade, fifth grade.
did y'all hear about that one girl that like camouflaged herself, basically? And
I heard about it.
she basically, I saw it and I read it, and what she basically did is like she looked over, saw like a whole bunch of blood, and then just grabbed that and smeared herself with it, and then laid down with her dead friends basically, and pretended like she was dead. Which I mean, that's really fucking smart, honestly. But it's
Yeah, but
like
that's something a child shouldn't go through.
not only that, like the
She's
trauma,
brave.
the trauma, bro.
She
Like
is really brave.
like most of us, we never have to go through that. We never have to see somebody's head get blown off, or body pieces and all this. But she had to see, like I was saying, like imagine you look over, and your homie, it's just his head's just blowing apart, and you have to reach into that puddle of blood, to like smear yourself, and pretend you're dead with him. Like that for sure. There's no way. Like I don't know, but for sure it's trauma. Like that
Yeah.
will stay with her forever. No matter if she does get over it or not. Like it will always be in her head, bro.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It's really crazy. Like
I just may the children rest in peace. Hope that the survivors or the people that were there get the help they need to, live on with their life, and not be scared. That's the one thing, is going to school scared.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Like, how are you gonna wake up every day to go and fear that something like that's gonna happen again?
which I mean, it's because now the way things are now, it's like they might just happen again.
Yeah, like I have read an article that just this year there have been 27 school shootings. You know, not as maybe no, some of them might not have been as bad as today. Not today, but last week when it happened. But
Not only
there were
that,
27 school shootings in the U.S. Like,
and we're 6
that,
months in, bro. We still have
yeah,
6
and
more
we
months.
just been 6 months. Like, It
And
is really.
and I understand there is some people that want to get the staff trained, gun safety and all that. But here's the thing. What do you think will stop them from shooting up? You know,
Honestly,
like it's just gonna be one of those cases where one of the time somebody's gonna get too mad, a kid's gonna push the teacher to till he breaks or something like that, and he's gonna shoot up the school too, or he's gonna shoot the kid. And then
Yeah.
I understand, yeah, sure, like fuck whoever did that, but now you want them fired, and it's obviously, yeah, sure, yeah, for sure getting fired. But it's like y'all wanted this in the first place. I don't think that should be the answer. I don't think so.
yeah,
Just like how they have, police officers in high schools and middle schools, they should have one in every school. They should have one officer at least on school grounds and have some just in case. Like have a certain department where it's school related.
yeah.
I mean, 27 school shootings in less than a year, less than half a year. We're barely in 6 months.
You know what's crazy though? I did hear that there was a cop there already.
Mm-hmm.
And he just didn't do anything about it. See, the thing is, bro, is that these cops or whatever they were not ready to die that day.
Yeah.
Oh,
They-
for sure.
That's why they didn't want to go just run in there.
Yeah,
They knew they were gonna get shot. It's an AR-15, man, at close range. Like,
gone. You're dead.
especially if he shoots you in the head. But still, like,
Yeah.
it's
I'm pretty sure there'd probably be people thinking like, oh, but then what about the children? What if they get shot? It's like, well, if they had proper training, then they shouldn't be worried about shooting the kids. Now, should they?
yeah.
If
Yeah,
not,
'cause-
blank them.
yeah,
there's
'cause-
multiple ways to deal with this situation.
Yeah, because at the same time, if the teachers were armed and trained, they would have to like take some psychological tests too. At that point,
Yeah.
like to be a
Yeah.
teacher, you
Yeah.
would have to take a psychological test or something.
Yeah, because teachers, they don't get paid well, man. They get
They don't
underpaid
get
a
paid
lot.
well.
Whenever I was
And then the
going,
students.
when I was going to high school, I remember I was in a class where they made the teacher cry. I don't know if y'all had any of that, but like, yeah, like
Yeah.
people will snap. People like, it's crazy, man. People will snap. People will
Yeah.
snap. That's just how we are. That's just humans. Like, you get pushed into a certain, and you'll just snap. And what you do with
Yeah.
that anger, you have to deal with the consequences. But why even put somebody in a position like that?
Yeah.
Like, let's
Yeah.
not even do that. Maybe you're right. Maybe increase security, Because at that point, like, yeah, you're supposed to put your life on the line. There was even some saying that they should put retired military people on. But
Yeah.
I mean, I just if they've seen war, they would have to take a psychological test too,
Oh, for sure.
That is true.
because you just never know. But
I think the best idea would be just security. That doesn't have to include like security guards or cops. I'm talking about like I said, bulletproof
Mhm.
glass or making sure the doors are shut, like locked, and no way anyone can come in without someone escorting them.
right.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. And then I also heard like some of these cops were not letting their parents in. And they were even threatening to like tase them. They were detaining them, but they were even like threatening them to get tased.
Yeah.
And even like there was this one lady, I'm pretty sure y'all heard about her, where she was detained, convinced the cops to let her go. She jumped and then she dipped, jumped over the fence, went inside the school, got two of her kids, and came back out running.
Like, they were just how
Parent
you
could do
so
that.
much. If a parent can do that, then what the fuck are these cops doing?
Like if the cops were actually like really, really worried about it, if they really took the job serious, like if you were a cop who really wanted to protect the people, you would not hesitate to go in there. You know, you would try your best to plan something now, or you know,
Yeah, for
for
sure.
like
Yeah. But again, our hearts go out there to the families and to the kids of
the
Uvalde.
kids. To yeah,
Tragic, big tragedy, especially since it's really close here to home. Um,
yeah,
Yeah.
but with that note, we're gonna move on from this.
Touchy subject.
Yeah, yeah, because we put in a lot of a lot of our opinions on there, but a lot of facts too, though.
yeah.
Oh yeah. We're definitely not going to talk about something like that and not bringing facts.
Okie dokie. So, next topic, it's gonna be the formula shortage.
Yes, the baby formula shortage. Oh my god.
Do
You,
y'all
I
use
don't,
formula?
not anymore. Once a child turns one, an infant, um, you don't give them formula. Even on the cans itself, it says from 0 to 12 months. So once they're after a year, they can basically eat, drink, anything that we do. Uh, you know, just make sure that it's okay. Um, but I do really feel this article just because I mean, whenever my daughter was still a baby, when she was 6, 7 months old, she would drink a lot. I would have to get 10 cans for a month, and that wouldn't even last me. 10 cans
Yeah.
of formula. That's just for one child. Imagine all of these people that have babies. I know a lot of parents. I know a lot of people that had just gotten a baby, and for them to struggle with formula shortages, and
Yeah.
I mean, there's also the option of breastfeeding. Um, but there's just some women that can't produce as much milk, or maybe they don't got the time, or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So baby formula is really important. The reason why I think it was a shortage, I think I had to read it more about it, is because they found salmonella in one of them. So they had to recall a lot of them. I was lucky enough not to try to send some back.
Hmm.
And around the time my daughter had just turned one, so but through that period of time it was scary. Um, knowing that one of those could be contaminated and make
Right.
my daughter sick.
Yeah, I do see here that it does say that it says one infant formula factory shut down in February and started a supply chain reaction that has put thousands of American infants and children at risk of going hungry. And I don't know if y'all saw this, but I think I seen it on the news where they had soldiers like fly out more formula for us over here.
Yeah, because in Mexico, they're still producing formula over there. I've seen this one video where a lady crossed the border to go get some, and she literally took a whole suitcase full of them.
Okay, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I know there has been women. I've seen a few articles and videos of women who those who produce a lot of milk who would pump like bags full of them and donate them.
Yeah,
And
I've also seen that on Facebook where, especially with this shortage, there was like a lot of moms putting it out there like, hey, if y'all kids need more milk or anything, like they have a fridge stocked up and stuff like that. So it's, I mean, that's cool that other moms are looking out for the other children and stuff. Um, and it's also crazy how much like how little bit of companies are making baby formula. You know, it's just a little bit of companies, and which makes sense because they probably have to get approved, and it's
Yeah.
like it's so complicated to make. So complicated to make, and you have to make sure the formula has all the right nutrients. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
so
because that's one of the main things that helps a baby grow. So ha- having to like make sure it's okay, like because babies are sensitive. They're really sensitive. So having to make sure that you're FDA approved and making sure it has the nutrients and like I mean with Similac, I think only 2 or 3 cases where babies had E. coli, salmonella. Was it salmonella? And I mean that they have to recall a lot of from
yeah,
like a certain time period. They have to recall all of those cans of formula, and that's a lot. That's a lot. Like for me, when I read about it, I mean it was too late for me because I had used up almost all of them, right? But
right.
thank God, luckily my daughter never got sick. But I mean that I had like 4 or 5 boxes with 6 cans in each box. Like that's a
Yeah,
lot, you know.
yeah.
So and that's just one household, Imagine all these other households that
It's
have to
just one
return the
kid, bro.
formula. And
It's just one kid
yeah,
too. At least for you. But it's like for
hmm
everybody that has more than one kid, that's crazy,
all
bro.
the newborns. Like my brother-in-law just got a newborn,
Mhm.
not having formula, and the wife has to go ahead and breastfeed, and if she can't produce milk, it's just really it's scary. It's
Yeah.
scary. It's a lot. It's worrisome for a lot of parents.
No, definitely, definitely. But I do see here that Greg Abbott. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like in this motherfucker. I
What do
don't
you mean he's a
like. Hold on. Like, why is his name on here? What's?
a bot? I don't know if it's Greg a bot. I know that he's like the what governor.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I know that, but like, why
So
is he here?
a bot is the name of the company
Yeah,
that
about
makes the
that.
Similac.
That
Yeah,
makes the
that makes the
formula?
formula. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the three major formula producers. And he in February 2022 says that following a Food and Drug Administration recall of several brands of formula due to possible bacterial contamination that may have caused at least 2 infant deaths.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It says here that he produces 40% of the formula sold in the United States, mostly under the Similac brand.
Yeah, that's the one I've seen.
And this article said that the top advisor said Biden had been informed of the looming problem once it became clear that Abbott's facility would not come back online quickly, even though other officials inside the White House have been working on the issue earlier. So people were already like trying to figure out what they were gonna do because they knew that the facility was gonna shut down soon.
Yeah. It
That's
says here
crazy, man.
the bacteria which sickened the infant's Chronobacter sakazaki. I hope I said that right. If not, I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Yeah, it was found at the Sturgis plant, or Sturgis, on Chronobacteria. And it says here for this one, which in 2007 was named the Enterobacter Sakazaki, is an opportunistic gram-negative rod-shaped pathogenic bacterium that can live in very dry places. Majority of C. Sakazaki cases are adults, but low birth weight preterneotal God, I don't know how to pronounce some of these words.
Okay.
And older infants are at the highest risk. So yeah, basically newborns and some older infants are more risk of getting it. That's why obviously, like you said, uh, once they hit 1 year old, they don't really take it. So it's whenever they're actually taking it, less than a year.
Yeah, from like months 4 to 5 is whenever you can start giving them like baby food, which is like uh the ones that are matched, like applesauce and stuff like that. You can start giving it to them so they can try to learn how to eat it. Um, from 6 to 12, that's whenever they should eat that more than formula, and then after that, from once they turn a year, they can eat. I I started giving my baby food, like actual food,
Yeah.
like 11 months, 11 and 12. Um, I tried to give it to her when she was 10, and she just wouldn't eat it. So it's whenever the teeth start coming out, it's whenever it's a little bit more safer to give them like food that we eat, as long as it's soft and they're able to chew it. You don't want to
Mm.
give them something that's like hard,
Right.
or for them to choke on it. So that's
Yeah,
why
and
newborns and the little older infants are more at risk because they don't know how to eat either soft food, or processed food and
yeah, and
stuff like that.
they don't say like if they have any plans, right? They like if or when they think it's gonna come be back to normal or anything like that.
Not that I read, they haven't. I know that the company had to sign something.
It says here, yeah.
Um,
It says that with the current shortage now extending into another calendar month, advocates are pushing for action to reform the formula market. The FTC has launched an inquiry, and WIC is expected to take a hard look at the issue as well. Chucho, get up, bro. What the fuck?
Oh man.
but yeah, that
But
like I was lucky that around the time my daughter was already turning 1 years old. But like I said, there's a lot of people out there with newborns that
it says about 6 million people.
yeah, that's a lot.
So
That is a lot.
probably even more. This is just what this is saying.
My best advice is uh breastfeeding. There's a lot of things that can help you. Like my wife had these little crackers. They're like little cookies that are full of vitamins, but they help women produce more milk.
Mm.
There's also like juices and other little snacks like that can help you produce, more milk. Um, and I just advise you try them out. It doesn't hurt. It's like a little snack just with a lot of vitamins. I used to eat some of them, so um, it's just that stuff like that could try to help you um, produce milk so you can have enough to breastfeed. Or if you don't have the time to breastfeed, there are a lot of pumps that come with bags where you can pump in your free time and save the bags in the
Yeah,
refrigerator, and they're good. So
yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, but yeah, hopefully then this gets figured out because yeah,
that's a lot. That's
that's
a
a
lot of
lot of
babies going.
yeah, and that's a lot of people. Like you think you think of just one person, but it's like no, one person can have multiple kids. So it's
Yeah.
it's a lot. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
Um, but with that over with, we do have something, a new genre, which is gaming. Now, gaming right now, it's super, for me, in my opinion, it's super freaking stale. It's stale. Like, there's really nothing to play. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
it's, I mean, like, the only thing I'll catch myself playing would probably be Apex. zombies.
Yeah.
GTA still, and I have heard they are making a new GTA for sure. But
Yeah.
but the game we'll be talking to or about is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Now,
Yes, sir.
when it first came out, this would be remastered, obviously, I'm pretty sure, or just their own version of
It's like rebooted, just like
rebooted.
how 2019 Modern Warfare came out.
Okay.
Pretty
Oh,
much
okay.
rebooted.
See, because like Modern Warfare 2 was awesome. That's where I learned how to like. I didn't really play Modern Warfare. I didn't really play Modern Warfare. I think I skipped that one. But we got Modern Warfare 2, and that's where I learned how to quickscope most of the time. That's it's the old fashioned 1v1 on Rust. It's like where everything got settled at before Nuketown came about. That was before
Yeah.
Nuketown, so it's awesome. A lot of the maps are awesome. I love the perk systems. The Commando Pro was awesome. Like, it's just like there's less. Like with Commando Pro, sure you got an advantage, but the people who did not have that did not get an advantage. And it's not
Yeah.
like here, how nobody has it and it still looks like you have it. So I don't know. There was just a lot of the perk. Everything was so balanced for some reason. All the guns were balanced. There was no gun out there that you would have to pay for, or anything just to get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get the camo, you can get whatever you wanted to with a certain amount of kills, which is still the case in some of them. But
Yeah.
it's just like super balanced. For me, at least, it was really balanced. The only thing, I mean, there was a lot of exploitation, like the one-man army. I don't know if y'all remember that. They used to like
Oh, yeah.
one-man army, like just spam the one-man army and stuff like that to regain stuff. And
Gain ammo and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, and like, there was like a bit of exploitations, but
there was a glitch where the javelin glitch. I don't know if y'all remember. I never used it because I didn't know until a little bit later. Where you hold out your javelin, you aim, and then you pull out. I think your one-man army or like one something.
yeah,
like
I think
that.
that's the one. Yeah.
And you go around, and like as soon as someone kills you or they knife you, it explodes, and it's like a javelin explosion.
What?
What?
Yeah, it was. I learned it from a YouTuber called B Soul, and it's like top 5 Modern Warfare 2 weapons, something like that. And he does little shorts, and he was like the javelin. The only reason why it's on the list is because of this glitch you used to do. And I saw it, I was like, bro, if I would have known that.
All the
I'd have been
games
using that.
would kill you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie though, like I didn't really play with anybody in Modern Warfare 2. Like maybe like a little bit, but not like I didn't play with Juan and them. Maybe like sometimes, yeah, like towards the end of Modern Warfare 2. But when it first came out, we would always go into public lobbies and then I would just try to quit shop or something,
Just with random people.
Just random people. But I mean, it's not.
One of the things. One of the things I do miss from Modern Warfare 2, and you said the perk system, was leveling up your perk.
Yeah.
You said Commando Pro. Before that was just Commando, and like you had to do different challenges just to upgrade your perk. Like I remember I used to have sleight of hands, and like I would like when I used to make different accounts because I had like 4 different PSN accounts, and you will have to upgrade it so you can get sleight of hand pro, and that one's like you pull out your weapons faster, you reload faster. If you go climb up the stairs and pull out your weapons faster, it's leveling up your perks. And I think it went on. I don't know if Black Ops 1 had it. I think it did. But that's one of the cool things about it, where you can like actually challenge, and you don't just level up your guns, you level up your perks, you level up,
Yeah.
That's one of the things I do miss, and it was pretty awesome.
No, yeah, it was honestly. I think in Black Ops One is when I mostly played with a lot of people, but in Modern Warfare Two, I mean, I remember going to Homeboy's house, and like playing on there, and he would have
Like
Modern
split
Warfare
screen.
2, and we
That's
would split screen 1v1, and Rust. I remember I played with Fernando over there, and
yeah.
and yeah, like he would get the Barrett, and I would get the other one. I forgot the name of it. Um, but yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome playing on it. Um,
Yeah, but shit, Modern Warfare 2, I'm low key excited for it just because Modern Warfare wasn't as bad. I mean, I know there's a lot of tryhards, especially with crossplay. You got PC players and console players, and
Oh yeah.
you know.
Oh for sure.
But Modern Warfare, the campaign was really good. I really loved it. I loved the special ops. I heard that there was not going to be
Oh,
special ops in Modern Warfare 2 though. I heard that they were going to take it off, which sucks. Boy, I think they said they were going to bring co-op campaign. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if they were just rumors.
oh, co-op
Yeah.
campaign was awesome. Co-op
that would
campaign
be
was
cool.
awesome. I'm like, yeah,
Especially
like,
for Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2 will be pretty fucking lit.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I remember I did play the campaign on there, and it was just
Yeah.
amazing. It was awesome. It was such
It
a
was
good
really
campaign.
awesome. Just I can't wait to see what they do. Let's see if they bring anything back from the OG Modern Warfare 2. Uh, I mean, in just a few days, June 8th is whenever the reveal is gonna come out. So by next week, we're gonna see that come out. And
Yeah, Infinity
I,
Ward tweeted out a new generation of Call of Duty is coming soon. This was in February 3rd of this year.
yeah, so June 8th, we're finally gonna see it. And I probably won't play it because I suck at Call of Duty now. But
I
Yeah.
probably will, because it says that there's gonna be the same engine as well.
as Modern
And
Warfare, yeah. I mean, Vanguard, I think is the same engine.
yeah, yeah, I think so too. And I think even Warzone was almost the same engine too,
Yeah,
or Call of Duty, whatever.
That's crazy.
yeah, Warzone.
Okay,
Warzone. I think they said they were gonna come out with another Warzone or Warzone Battle Royale type game.
that would be cool.
That would be cool.
That would be
Because
cool.
Warzone.
Although they are still like coming out with stuff on Warzone, which is crazy, right? Is
Yeah,
it
they are.
like the whole King Kong versus Godzilla thing and everything,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
it's cool. It was alright. I played it. It was alright.
I mean, I've
Yeah.
seen, I've seen some YouTubers play it, and it's like they even thought it was gonna be something else too. Like they thought they were gonna fight.
I
Like,
don't know.
see, the thing is, like, I have not seen anything close to what Fortnite was putting out. As much as you want, like, Fortnite got
That is
weird or whatever. It's just like Fortnite knew how to do the special events. They knew how to do all that, bro. They knew how to
Concerts.
pull people out,
yeah.
put them in like nothing. Like that's
Like,
the crazy
lobbies with 100 players in them. That's really crazy. That is awesome. That was really awesome.
part. Like a lot of people don't want to admit it, but it changed a lot of the gaming for us.
Yeah. That's when we got the montages too for sniping.
For real.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's when phase and shit like that popped up.
Oh yeah, that's a big part. Yeah, that's a big part of Call of Duty too. Like tournaments, just tournaments in general.
Yeah.
You know.
I hope that they like balance. I mean, I haven't played any of the new Call of Duties. Black Ops Cold War was the most recent one I played, and I still didn't even play it that much. But
Yeah.
you know, especially with Warzone, I know they have anti-cheat for Warzone, but
It's still
I
yeah.
hope they fix that. And just balancing the guns and everything on Modern Warfare 2, so I don't just go in, spawn, and die. Or maybe I just suck. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like back then in Modern Warfare 2, there was no like, cause whenever I was playing a lot of Warzone, and I think it kept going even after that, was, whenever they updated the game, this update, these are the guns that were good, and you would have to have these guns to even play the game because everybody was using these guns already.
Yeah.
So it's just it's just back then you can use, like I said, you could use whatever gun and you can outclass or outmatch the player you were going up against depending on your playing style.
Yeah.
But let's go to a different game. And I know I haven't really kept up with all of
I don't
these.
think none of us have.
I mean, I really do love Pokemon. I love Pokemon. When I saw this, the only thing that it's not that I didn't like, it's just that I didn't really fuck with was like the different versions of the same Pokemon. Like that, which is cool because it was getting. I mean, it's up to like, I don't know how much it's up to now, but the last thing I remember was like 700 Pokemon. So it's like it's a lot to remember.
No.
Yeah, and it's a lot to remember, and it's like I guess I understand why they just wanted to make different versions to keep the Pokemon cool, but they didn't have to add more to the Pokédex. But yeah, I'm referring to Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. They just got not released, but they got revealed. I think like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And you do have your new Pokemon starters, the first starter Pokemon. Okay. Okay, so the grass type Pokemon is called Sprigatito.
I'm sorry, what?
Sprigatito. Which is, it's what you think it is. Like gatito, it's a cat in Spanish, alright? So it's a kitten.
Sprigatito.
Yeah. So I don't know what's I don't know what's really gonna. I mean, I want to see their last evolutions. I really do. Cause a cat's always cool, especially if it's agile. But
Yeah, I mean, what was that last Pokemon?
Greninja?
No. He was a cat too. He was a luchador.
Luchador. Oh yeah. Yeah. I forgot that but he was a starter as well.
Yeah.
He was a fire starter.
Yeah, it was Litten.
Litten, yeah. So yeah, but see, like grass, like what? I've never been a fan of grass Pokemon. Y'all can fucking roast me however you want. A lot of them do have good defense, but like I said, if this is gonna be like a cat, it should be more agile, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the grass starter. The fire starter is called Fuecoco. So like fuego.
Huh.
So like fuego. Fuecoco. Fuecoco. Yeah, so
No, it looks like it fits his name. It looks like it fits his name.
yeah, I mean it looks like a dinosaur, So what else do you want? Like I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a T-Rex. That's just by looking at him right here. His last evolution.
It'd be funny if it turns out to be like a dog or something.
Does he look like a dog to you?
No, but you might never know.
Yeah, I don't know what route they're taking this. I haven't played Pokemon in I mean a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but I still remember a lot of these Pokemon. It's just I don't know. And then okay. And then the last Pokemon, which is the water type Pokemon. It's more than likely gonna be flying water type. And it's called Quaxley.
Yeah, I wonder how they got that name.
Quacks with an X. Quaxly. That's that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Quaxly.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, see, that's the thing. Like the flying type Pokemon, they're good. I'm not gonna say they're not good. It's just I don't know, man. Like I don't think their defense is all the way up.
I'm not gonna lie, that water type Pokemon looks like it's pretty stupid.
That looks really stupid.
Because
Yeah,
first of all, look over here was his hair or water hair, whatever the fuck it is. I swear, I say that now, but I'm pretty sure once they show us their
Yeah,
final evolution, he's gonna probably look like the coolest one from all of them. I feel like the cat is gonna look like a tiger or a lion.
oh yeah, actually, yeah, since they're in the jungle and
that would
stuff,
be pretty cool.
Yeah.
it doesn't
The
necessarily.
other one, yeah, it's definitely a T-Rex or a dinosaur type.
Yeah, yeah, some kind of dinosaur. And then this is, I mean, I don't see like a cool bird other than the legendaries, you know.
And
Yeah.
evil.
But now I mean, there is some new Pokemon, but I really don't care. These are gonna be more than likely the Pokemons that you get in the very beginning, like when you go into the
Yeah.
first grass or whatever. One of
Yeah.
them's called a Lechonk.
That's funny.
uh,
Let's
one of them's called a Smoliv, which looks like an olive.
But smaller. That's the only thing I can picture in my mind. A small olive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But
not wrong.
see, the thing that confuses me here is the legendary Pokemon. They look super cool. They do look
Yeah.
super cool. But like, I do see here Myrodon. That's what I feel like, Mariodon or something like that. He already has that electric feel to him, so for sure he's gonna be electric.
Yeah, the blue one, right?
Yeah, the blue one. Now as for Dragon type, I'm not sure. Cause even Charizard, that straight looks like a dragon, it's not a dragon type.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's gonna be dragon or not. Like how you said they do kind of look like geckos. So who knows? And then Koraidon, I don't know. I don't know yet. They haven't said anything. That's the one I can't tell what he's gonna be. Looks like he has
Yeah.
a giant wheel on his chest.
It's weird.
That's one thing I want to know. But yeah, they just showed us this. I still don't know when I'm on their official website. I still don't know when they're gonna be released yet.
I
You
mean,
know.
they had just released a new Pokemon, the Ace Pokemon ACU. What is it? I have to check. So it'll probably take a while for them to release Scarlet.
Yeah, Violet and Scarlet. Yeah.
Oh wow, it says right here, category grass, type grass, ability overgrow.
Yeah, that's their usual abilities. Overgrow. Oh, okay.
Where Coco is a fire type and his ability is blaze. And Quaxley is a water type and his ability is torrent.
Yeah, I think they always have those all the starters. But like I think it's gonna matter more when they show us their last evolutions, because that's when
Yeah.
they're able to maybe even get 2 types. Like Turtwig, I think it's what, the 3rd generation, 4th generation, I think. I believe I think it's the 4th.
It's like, yeah.
I think it was 4th. I think it was fourth. I think, but he's a
Don't
grass.
quote me on that.
He's a grass type. You know, when you get him, but once he goes to Torterra, he becomes a ground grass type.
Okay.
So he can learn earthquake and he can learn earth type moves, eruption and stuff like that. So I think it's gonna matter more towards the end. And then, do you see anything about the types for the legendaries?
No, they only say that you can meet them in the whichever specific game you get.
Yeah, like always. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we really don't have too much information. This literally came out like 2-3 days ago. I think actually yesterday.
So this is just like a little teaser.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I did see that there might be a 4-player co-op game, which I mean I really don't know what that means unless like you go on an adventure together, which would like be fucking awesome, bro. You know, it should have done this a long time ago. But if that's not the case, I mean, what are you gonna do? You know?
Yeah.
And Chucho, you should probably, or Dark, you should probably lead us to the next one.
Next topic, which I am most interested about, is the God of War Ragnarok game, which is said to I think come out sooner than I expected. As some people may know, the PS4 game God of War came out, and I think like 2018, 19.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, it was such a fun game, especially feeling like that. Feeling like, an actual god, and just the whole story of it, especially is being set in a different mythology. Instead of being the Greece, is Norse mythology.
I see a picture here. Is the kid older?
Yeah, he is older. This is taken, I think, a few years later.
And do you know what the story's gonna be about?
Basically, I think they're trying to stop Ragnarok from happening. Which, if you don't know, Ragnarok is basically a fight between gods, demons, and humans. And it's basically the end of the world until it restarts again.
Oh, that's gonna be cool. But what does he gain? You know?
Ooh. Well, I mean, throughout God of War, Kratos hated the gods.
Right.
Yep.
So why wouldn't he just let them, fight the war?
You think humans can defeat gods?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, he had the fucking power of he got the borrowed power from the god himself, Ares. I think that was his name, from Greek mythology. And he was backstabbed by him because he killed his own family and his own team, his whole squad. And so that's why in the game he's covered in those white. He was white in the game.
Yeah.
That's their ashes.
Oh,
like that's his sin,
Yeah.
And so, in the original God of War games, he went and killed the whole entire gods, and left that world because it was already in ruins. You can't kill God without consequences.
Yeah.
He left that world, lived a different life, and then in the beginning of this God of War game, you're getting the ashes of your late wife, Faye, and everything's going normally, and you guys are about to spread her ashes in the the tallest point of the whole Midgard, which is the world's name.
Yeah.
But everything takes a twist whenever a god named Balder shows up and thinks that you're the person he's looking for. Which in reality it was not him, it was actually the wife.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't know that. And so he fights the god, and then later on there's like the biggest spoilers too. Just anyone hasn't played it.
You should have said this.
Yeah, you should have said that since the beginning. Okay, so I have here. It says together, father and son must face the impending Ragnarok, the legendary Norse version of the apocalypse. Facing the enemies they made in God of War like Freya, new ones like Thor, and all as Kratos wrestles with his son's rebellious streak and his knowledge of who Atreus really is. Atreus.
Right.
The story will take the place across the 9 realms. You only saw 6 in God of War, adding Vanaheim, Svartalfheim, and Asgard to the mix. Dang.
Well, wait, hold on. They're adding Asgard?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be fucking crazy.
Or it's gonna come out, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, because Asgard is the world. Is basically where all the gods live.
Yeah, it says the trailer also introduces some intriguing new characters like Angraboda, who developer Sony Santa Monica has said is one of the last remaining giants. The big guy at the end, that's Tyr, son of Odin. Tyr, son of Odin, half brother of Thor and Baldur, but imprisoned by his own father and so likely to want a settled score with daddy. Okay.
You got why they gotta do this?
Actually, I added that on there right now.
Right. The other thing too
I
is
would have done you.
yeah. So the whole game is basically I don't even know if they're going to finish it with this one. I wonder if they're going to make a third one after this one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to the whole landscape they made. It looks amazing. Can't wait to see what kind of enemies you get to fight.
Yeah.
And I wonder if you get different weapons instead of the two that you get.
The regular ones that you
The axe and the chaos blades.
You think you or were you on the one before Ragnarok? Could you switch to the kid, or is it like on certain occasions?
It was almost like a press this button to command the kid to do this. You know, sometimes the kid would do certain things by himself, but if you wanted to, you can press square to like make him shoot arrows at a certain enemy.
Okay. So.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, the first game, this God of War one from the PS4 was amazing. I loved the whole story. I love the enemies. There were certain enemies that you can use the axe on, so you have to change to the other weapon. You know, the axe was good against fire type enemies, and the fire weapon was better against the ice enemies.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I need to play that game, bro.
And that you're able to travel through dimensions to go to either Niflheim or some area like that. And if you explore the world, you can find scrolls to go to different locations. Like how you said, there were 6 locations in the game. There was one that was a land of fire, one that was a land of smoke, one that was the land of the dead or hell, and then one that was like elves and shit.
That's crazy.
And that was 5.
Cool.
That was
5.
That was 5, right? But then again, you're at Midgard, which is like the original place.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I really want to play the game.
Yeah.
God of War was always a badass game. I mean, I haven't played all of them. You know, I did play a PlayStation 3 version of it. But other than that, I haven't played God of War at all. But I know it was a fun game to play. Especially if you're tired of playing multiplayer and tired of all those battle royale and stuff. God of War is a badass.
Oh no, yeah. If you want to feel like a god yourself, you should play this game. And not only that, and the other thing too, the character development, so good.
I bet.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't wait until God of War Ragnarok comes out, and hopefully my expectations will be met.
Yeah, for real. Yep. Okay. Okie dokie. So we're done.
We're done with the gaming section.
We're done with the gaming section. Now we have dun 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 dun, dun right now. Nah, but we have anime. We only have one one anime story, one anime news that we found interesting. I know there's a lot more new animes coming out. We're gonna save that for later. But this is just not only an anime, which the manga is getting really good. Dragon Ball Super. But we're talking about Dragon Ball Superhero. Superheroes? Superhero.
It's superhero.
And it even says
It's
here that
this is the
that it says that Gohan and Piccolo prove that they still got it.
That's crazy.
yeah. I seen the video. It just came out, I think, yesterday or a few days ago. Is it? Yeah. Well, not even. I think it came out today. It's like a little clip of Piccolo and Gohan like powering up and getting ready to fight, and seeing Gohan like that, it's really awesome. It reminds me of whenever they were getting ready for the World Tournament, the Tournament of Power.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
Goku and Gohan were training, it reminds me of that.
Yeah, that was crazy. He really told Goku, was like, "Hey, you're not even fighting your full strength. So why are you even fighting me if you're not going to do that?"
Yeah.
And not only that, he went Super Saiyan God, and even then, he was like, "I know you can go Kaioken in that mode."
Dude, not Ultra Instinct. I forget what it's called, Ultimate Technique or something like that. That Gohan is awesome. Not having to go Super Saiyan, but still having the power over Super Saiyan, or even more than the Super Saiyan. That is crazy.
Yeah, they said that they didn't use hate or something like that. Or no, that's not it. I don't think that's it.
That's her.
I forgot what the ultimate power or ultimate mode let him do.
I think it was like not. Yeah, I think it wasn't anger. It was some like calmness or like some other shit.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's the only reason why I kind of do want to see this movie is because it does look like Gohan. I mean, I've even heard that this movie's not even canon, so it's like if they do make Gohan come back, I hope they make him come back like even after this movie, like they adapt him coming back towards the anime later on. And I'm not saying like he has to go with Goku and Vegeta everywhere and be with them everywhere, He still has his kid at home.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Yeah.
Wait, so this movie is in canon?
That's what I heard. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Because one of the little shots from like the reveal, like the very like first like teaser trailer, was Pan, like just a little bit older, maybe Gohan's age when he first started training.
No, yeah,
not
there's
her-
yeah. Especially
And she's wearing like
older.
a outfit, just like it was really awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I was just like, bro, about time Pan,
Yeah.
is growing up and learning,
Does she look like the same age as GT?
No, she is way younger. I think she's like, I'd say about Trunks and Gohan's.
Oh, like
Goten's
Goten?
age, a little bit younger.
Speaking of that,
Oh,
they
yeah.
actually got older.
Yeah, I heard about that. I was just about to say that. That I heard that they got a little bit older on there, which is cool. It's cool because I got kind of tired of just seeing them little, Like, bro,
Yeah.
it's like years have passed. And I do hear that Saiyans do age slower, but they're not even full Saiyans. So it's like,
Yeah, they're half like just like Gohan.
It's,
You know, like
Yeah.
it's funny. You can see here. You can see Goten, and Goten looks like almost like his looks like Goku whenever he's all what's it called, derpy and shit.
Trunks looks
And Trunks,
nothing like Vegeta.
Trunks now has this blue hair. I don't know how.
Probably
I
got.
guess it comes out later on.
He probably
I'm
dyed
pretty
it.
sure he just dyed it
Yeah.
to match future Gohans.
Or because of his mom.
Nah.
Yeah, that too. Nah, I wouldn't dye my hair like my mom's. But that really is cool seeing them grow up, you know, because I mean, obviously we saw Trunks. Well, I mean, I guess he's technically a teenager back in the Dragon Ball Z days, you know, when he came back. I mean, he around that time he was still a teenager, but actually seeing him now, like in this timeline and not the timeline where everyone dies, like it's really cool.
See, the thing I have not seen though is Piccolo. Like, what do they mean by him coming back? Oh, and did you also see that Cell is coming back?
I heard that it was confirmed. Holy shit,
Cell's coming back.
that's awesome. That's fucking cool, dude. Imagine
He,
seeing
crazy.
Gohan like, wow, right?
yeah.
You defeated
Wow.
me back.
I have to really kick your ass again.
Where's Android 19 and 18? Let me suck them up real quick.
Bro, not even that. Like, he fought against the Super Saiyan 2 people. You know, like Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Like, bro, he didn't even see
Yeah.
Super Saiyan 3. He has not seen Super Saiyan God. He has not seen Super Saiyan Blue. Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue. He has not seen Ultra Instinct. So it's
Well, then we
like,
find out he tries to absorb someone else. I mean, like Frieza busted out with that golden form.
that's true.
Pretty sure Cell is gonna come out with another form. Either he,
I
mean, he was
that's true,
already
but he still meant
perfect
for that's
for him, you know. He's still gonna get his ass whooped.
I mean, like, who can he absorb other than maybe Gohan?
There you go.
Even
I
if
mean,
he
there
absorbs,
are other characters that are coming out. And this, I know that it's called Dragon Ball Superheroes, but I think there were other characters that are coming out that were canon characters, you know, like just side characters.
oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, like there is like Dragon Ball superheroes or not? Is it called superheroes?
Yeah, superhero. Yeah,
There,
a superhero, not without the S.
Sorry, man.
it's just awesome how they're gonna and they will they are able to, you know, let's say we wanted to watch Cell versus Boo, like that would be a good one, and they probably
Yeah.
would be able to do that. You know, put
Like
or Kid
some of the
Boo.
characters is Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Gamma 1 is a Red Ribbon Army android created by Dr. Hito.
Okay.
You know,
There you go.
and
There you go. There you go.
Cell absorbs androids, so who?
Yeah, I was gonna say there you go. There's your fucking answer. Who's he gonna absorb? These fucking idiots.
And if they
the
don't
Red
even
Ribbon assassin.
if they don't even match up to the strength, he's sucking up nothing. Trash.
And the
That's
Gamma
what he
2
said last night in my Red Bulls.
So Magneto, that's it. Magenta. Magenta
Magneto.
is he's a human type person. So who's I have seen him. Vegeta's like a little midget. I don't know what role he plays. It looks like he's like one of the bad guys. So he might be one of the creators of Gamma 1 and Gamma 2.
Yeah.
He's the commander of the Red Ribbon Army. Oh,
Alright, well, there you go. Did you answer?
Red Pharmaceuticals president. Oh, okay. If you're in pharmaceuticals, you're evil. Right.
Shoot, well, I'm here for a part time.
I'm just here for a part time.
Okie dokie. Yep.
I'm just really excited. Because, I mean, we seen Piccolo and Gohan fight and in a power tournament of power. You know, they weren't as bad but I feel like they could have been better. I mean, Gohan got blind like straight off the bat.
Yeah, dude, it's just
Yeah,
I mean, but then again, he still managed to whoop his ass.
he did. He did. It was just sound right. I think
for,
it's really
And
good.
then even then, Beerus acknowledged him.
Oh yeah.
but
I
it's
do
like
remember that.
the thing is too like you have so much to live up to, you know, like look at what your dad doing versus look where you stayed at.
Not only that,
Yeah.
you defeated the strongest person ever, which was Cell back in the day,
Back in the day.
and now you defeated. I mean, you got Super Saiyan power. You have Mystique form, which is strong, really strong. You train with the Kais,
Yeah.
you know. Like, come on, now you're just a nerd.
Freaking
Alright.
nerd. I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
no.
Like Chi-Chi is just like, why, bro? Like, why? Why did you make him go into his studies? Like, sure, finish the school you want to finish, go to college if you want to, but don't make him into.
But then come back.
Yeah, keep up with your training. Balance both of them out. You could have done that.
And
Like,
it's crazy how like Chi Chi trained Goten too.
yeah, it's just. It would have been way better if like a whole family of Saiyans. But I feel like if
Yeah.
what happened?
Oh my bad. I was gonna say. It says here that supposedly the initial release is on June 11th.
The release of the movie or like trailers and shit.
I don't know. It just says initial release.
Don't need evidence. That's what not next week.
9
Next
days.
week. The week after that. Wait, no, yeah, next week.
Next week.
It's the second.
Yeah, because today's the second, third, fourth, fifth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Woo, I can't wait then. I can't wait. I remember when I first saw it, like the little trailer of it, I thought it was fake. Because it reminds me of Dragon Ball Heroes.
Yeah.
Like that spin-off that was like, it's a game, but they also made it to like an anime, like a little anime.
Yeah.
So it reminded me of that, and I was like, oh, this is going to be one of those. But no, it actually looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
You having a cramp there, sir?
Okay, so that's good with the anime. And then I just want to put this out there. So what have y'all heard about Elon Musk and him buying Twitter? See, because I have this article here, but this article is about Elon Musk tells Tesla employees 40 hours in the office or get the fuck out.
I seen that article too. It popped up the first thing I said whenever I put Elon Musk and Twitter.
So I feel like people are, yeah. It says remote work is no longer acceptable. So they don't want people to work from home anymore.
Yeah.
Which is, it's kind
Kinda
of weird because it's like if they're still putting in the work and things are still getting done, then what the hell's the problem?
Yeah.
Unless
But Elon
things are,
Musk doesn't want things to get done. He wants things to get done in a bag of chips. You feel me?
okay. I was about to say what? But yeah, I understand what you're saying. The bag of chips has to be not empty but full.
Yeah.
So
You
just look
want
at
still
Chacha.
want that. I'm confused. Only like a bag of chips. When? Like Lay's?
What kind of chips, man?
You talking about like the
Doritos?
you talking about
No,
the
but-
air-filled one, or we talking about the one that's like in the
Pringles
back,
and-
very back?
But y'all said y'all heard that the deal might not even go through.
There was an article that I seen that I am reading right now, actually, where it's like why Wall Street thinks Elon Musk is getting out of the Twitter deal. So whenever the news came out that Elon Musk was gonna buy Twitter, I went ahead and checked the stock prices of Twitter, and when I checked, I think the highest it went was $50 a share.
Damn.
Now the number dropped to $39 a share. So that's you know,
Yeah.
in a month or two for it to drop that low is like okay, damn, you know. It
I
also says
I didn't know if you seen this, but I think a lot of the stock markets like restarted sort of.
there have been a lot of drops in the
Yeah,
stock market, um,
mine
crypto
dropped.
as well.
I saw the big spike where all of mine dropped, and then they went back up. But it's like I wonder what happens when it drops like that. You have that little ass, sliver of opportunity to capitalize on getting or buying more stocks, but it was like super fast. I don't know, but they do drop like that.
Yeah, and a lot of moments like that, people can take advantage of it and buy some shares, and hopefully, sometimes they'll go up, sometimes they won't. Sometimes they'll just keep on going down.
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn that the hard way. Uh, so yeah, stocks are very, very risky. Um, like how the Netflix, Netflix stocks drop and they're still dropping. So people who thought that was just a dip and try to try
Yeah,
to get on the train, and they just kept dropping.
I don't know, but I mean, I don't even know why he did buy Twitter. Do y'all know?
I think because there were they put like a certain rule or something like that about what's it called, like freedom of speech or some shit like that.
Oh, I think there was it was like it was an update for the app, but it was an update for the. It's basically TOS, terms of service,
Yeah.
and I think see something about that.
Yeah, and then I think he just tried to, in his words, try to make Twitter better. I did see an article where Elon said that there were a lot of bot accounts on Twitter whenever he was looking
Oh
for it.
yeah, dude, there's a shit ton, bro.
So
I have a lot of these bots fucking message me on DMs and shit, and it's like, who are you?
who are you?
Who are you? I don't know you.
Those people be like, "Hey, how you been?" Like, bro, I don't know. I don't know you. Why are you messaging me?
See, but
So, yeah.
but yeah, you're right though. I mean, I just don't understand. I mean, his type of work, it's a factory. Like I would see why you would have to come back and work here.
Yeah.
You can't just do
Especially
it.
Tesla.
Yeah, like it's such a big company with rockets, Tesla, everything.
Tesla itself is just
Yeah.
cars and automotive.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why I understand for people to come back home because, I mean, especially if you're trying to design a new car, which is nothing but electric,
Yeah.
like programmers and stuff like that. You will want someone to be really, really focused in the office instead of being at home, where they might get distracted or they might not be
Yeah.
as focused.
That's true.
So,
Especially like with the self-driving features and stuff like that.
yeah, the
On the
brake
cars.
things,
Yeah.
having a whole ass iPad in the car. Dude, I've never seen the inside of a Tesla. I saw it on YouTube. They have like a whole
Yeah.
they have like a tablet. Like imagine like my phone like being
It's
But-
bigger than that.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like this size of a tablet.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Like,
have
you
a
can play
whole
mobile games
screen.
and that shit.
I know, like
You can play Apex Mobile.
you can
Yeah.
play Apex, play Apex Mobile while self-driving's there. Ooh.
Wrecking
While
noobs.
still reviving.
Self-reviving.
Hold
Self-driving,
on, bro. Hold
self-reviving.
on, hold on. I gotta go manual. Hold on. I gotta go manual. Hold on. Cover me, and then you start driving, and then autopilot. Alright, I'm back.
It's funny. I thought you actually had to go. I was like, what?
This one got confused. He was like, okay.
Okay.
Manual? Who's Manual? Right.
Yeah.
Who's Manuel? What's he covering you?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. And I have seen where he's like, after buying Twitter, I'm gonna buy this other platform, or I'm gonna buy,
Yeah.
That is called monopoly. I don't think that's allowed.
Right.
Yeah, I forgot. Was it Mark Zuckerberg? I know one of them. I think had too many companies owned, and either he was denied to purchase another one or he had to sell one of them.
Oh, okay.
I was like, are you thinking about Mark Zuckerberg or about the people back in the day, like Rockefeller?
No, I'm talking about like now. Not recently. I don't know
Right.
how long ago it was, but you can't be finding SpaceX, Tesla, Twitter, and then going after something else. Holy shit! You're making too much money.
Yeah,
You're
man.
gonna have to donate half of that.
Yeah,
Stuff on
that's
the game, so
crazy.
he's like, all right.
All right. I'll donate half of it. That's nothing to me.
Yeah.
God damn. Okay. But yeah, the reason why on the article about Elon might not go through with the deal, which I thought he already did, but I mean,
Yeah, I did
apparently,
too.
Yeah.
It's just that
When was
because
the
whenever
article?
a day ago, not even a day ago, like half a day ago, like 12 hours. And the reason why is because of what I said, that the stock price for Twitter fell. So
Mm.
he initially bought Twitter for $54.20 each stock, and he just bought all the stocks, 100% of the shares.
Right.
And he wasted all that, and then now it's gone down to. It says right here that the lowest has been now is $35.
God.
So imagine paying $54 for a stock, for one stock, and then it's going down to 35, and it's like, damn.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
crazy.
It says that he might either back out or renegotiate the price. So he
Well-
might just renegotiate. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
No,
I'm not either, but
yeah, because
it's just the way it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
Elon Musk. I mean, if he ends up keeping it and stuff like that. I mean, I don't really use Twitter, but I want to see what he's gonna do to make it better.
Yeah.
Delete
Yeah,
all
well,
those.
if he buys it, then I'm
inappropriate-
just gonna switch to Facebook. Can't have someone like that on my Twitter.
Can't have a Tesla owner on my Twitter.
Can't have them seeing all my porn accounts.
Okay.
All my 18 and plus explicit.
Explicit.
all my
Explicit.
OnlyFans girls.
Is that what it- I don't know.
I don't know. Hold on, give me like 5 seconds. I'll let you know.
All right. Well, that was a good Nebcast, guys. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Very good, guys. Very good. Awesome. Good things to talk about.
No,
A lot of news.
How long have you been going for?
we went over about to hit 2 hours.
That's not bad.
Well, it's hit
honestly.
2 hours. How long do we have left?
A minute.
22 minutes.
a minute and a
and a
half.
half?
Yeah.
Well, let me talk to you, bro.
Alright.
For a minute and a half.
A minuto and one.
Well, I'd like to thank our sponsor. Air.
Right. Nah, I mean, I'm just saying, bye. This has been a pleasure to be back doing it differently.
Yeah.
I kind of stalled out a lot. Had some shit going on. But I'm glad that we were able to come back like this. You don't have to see the GTA podcast anymore. We're more than likely will be going on like this from now on. I do want to maybe see if I can record some of these and then, cut some stuff up and make them a little bit, take less time. But like how we always say, you don't necessarily have to look at us. Stop.
Yeah, you
What
can
do you-
just hear us. If
Yeah, you can
we're
just.
too ugly for you. Just put some headphones
I
on.
don't know about y'all, but I don't think so.
Stop. What are you doing?
Exhibit 1, Exhibit A. We're too ugly.
Bro.
I mean, I usually do that. I usually just whenever I was working, I would put my headphones on and just listen to the podcast that we made. And just I wasn't even looking at the screen. I was just doing what I gotta do. But yeah,
Yo,
it
the
was
thing is,
awesome coming back. What?
I was gonna say real quick. Let me say a story, because you said work, and I immediately thought of this. Okay, whenever I was working at Walmart, this like last month, me and a couple of people went outside to go push carts because that's what they wanted to do for overnight. And I don't know what happened. I got there late, but two of my coworkers that I knew were laughing at this homeless guy for some reason. I don't even know for what. And this guy started fucking yelling at them. He was like, shut the fuck up. Oh, you think you're all good and all that? Like, what is it like? He was just ranting. And I usually wear my earphones just because, like, I know there's not many people outside, so I could just listen to music. But I heard him yelling, and I took him off because I was like, just in case something happens, I'm gonna have to do something, right? And so one of my coworkers, the FSU knows, he was still laughing at him, and the homeless guy started like not chasing him, but like speed walking towards him, as to like if it was gonna hurt him. And I was like, oh shit, and I was like, I thought about it, and I was like, well, if he gets hit, that's what he gets for fucking laughing at the guy. But if he gets hit, I'm gonna have to go over there and do something about it because I was like, I don't want nothing else to happen. And then I guess he thought I said something, and he started like, yeah, what, you think you're all big, huh, big guy, and all that? And I was like, I didn't pay attention to him. I turn around, and another coworker, I turn around, and my other coworker, like, he goes, yeah, these crackheads can hear anything. Like, we whispered it, bro. That dude turned around so quickly.
And he cracked his crack.
And he thought I said that. He was like, "What the fuck you say to me, big guy? Huh? You think I'm scared of you?" I did not do anything. I just continued walking forward, and he just turned around, started ranting, and just walked away. I was like, "Man, why the fuck are you gonna yell at me for?"
That's funny.
I know. I don't know what the fuck he was screaming out in the first place, and I was like, I was a victim. I didn't say nothing to him both those times, and yet he counted me up. But yeah, that's a little story. That just reminded me of that, and I thought it was funny.
These homeless people at Walmart, man. I mean, I never had to go through that when I was working in Walmart.
Must be nice.
There was actually a homeless person that will help push carts, which was really funny. I don't know, like one day I'm just like, I was looking and I was telling one of the coworkers, does that guy work here? Or am I tripping? And he looked at it and he's like, I think that's a homeless guy. And he was just pushing carts. I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's been a couple. I remember one of them went inside the Walmart store and put the cart inside. I was like, am I gonna say shit to him?
We're closed, my guy.
Like, he didn't go inside fully. He was like right there where you get the carts and then you go inside. But like no one stopped him, and then like I was like, so is this just gonna be it? Anyone could just do this? And he looks at the other coworker, is like, all right, have a good night, and he walks away, and I was like, who is this majestic man?
He helped.
Like he's like a superhero. He like appears once every blue moon.
Right. And
The
helps
carpet.
push carts and helps the workers like not have to work as hard.
Yeah.
Those are the people we need.
Alright, guys. So, thank you for tuning in to Nebcast, episode 4.
What the?
Thank you.
I don't know any other language.
Thank you, FSU Gamer. Thank you, Dart G. Thank you, Johnny.
Infinite Trip. Oh, I thought you were gonna say your own name.
But
Thank y'all.
Yeah, thank y'all so
Alright.
much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. We still don't know what we're gonna do. But
We'll
yeah,
probably be a little bit more prepared.
yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your day.
Good night, good day, good morning, good evening, whatever it is. When you watch this, have a good rest of your life. Right?
We'll be watching you.
Okay. All right. Stop.
All right.